this video because in 12 months, it'll either be one to make fun of me for or one to say, man, he got it. Liberation Day will be the first domino in the worst economic collapse we've ever seen. 1, we owe too much money. 2, we've printed too much money. And 3, people are going to move their money. Hedge funds, private equities, BlackRocks of the world have been leveraging money. What does that mean? It means they're taking out debt to buy things. U.S. Treasury market alone, which you don't have to get into right now, they're leveraged 50 to 1. That means for every $50 that they're investing into treasuries, only one of them is actually their money. The other 49 are borrowed. Leveraged buyouts. This is when they go and buy up companies, 8 to 12 sometimes at a time in one fund. They raise up all the money, they buy the companies, and then as rates go up, guess who has to pay those bills? Not them, it's the businesses. Number 2, we've printed too much money. In 2008, an example of this was TARP. It was the Toxic Asset Relief Program, authorizing $700 billion to be utilized to revitalize our economy. We have gotten into a habit of quantitative easing, which for lack of a better term, is money printing. Number 3, because of Liberation Day, we're gonna lose money in our country. The aggression and the haphazardness of our plan with these tariffs going back and forth, not really understanding when it's gonna happen, when it'll be permanent, when it's temporary. Well, all of it together has led investors, both foreign and domestic, to simply have no idea what's going on. People are taking their money out of the US dollar, moving it into more structurally sound assets like gold, which is at all-time highs right now because the US dollar is scary. We have built ourselves on a house of cards of money printing. We deem ourselves to be the #1 economy on the planet with the largest GDP on the planet. It's all going to the wealthy. It does not mean that we are a wealthy economy as a people. It means we just have a lot of money in our economy for a few people. When they see our stock market plummet, when they see private equity and hedge funds so ingrained into our retirement accounts, IRAs, TSPs, into our stock market, treasuries market, real estate market, that if they began to crumble because their leveraged buyouts are too leveraged, I believe it is being understated how dramatic the effects of what we saw yesterday unfold could be in the coming months and year. Do you realize how many other countries are reliant upon the American dollar being spent in their country? More than 60% of the world's reserves are held in the dollar. So the other option is we don't bail out, we don't stimulus, we don't quantitative ease. What happens then? What happens then is the world melts. The world melts and it gives opportunity for the ultra elite to come in and be the heroes and save the day and privatize our world. Federal Reserve that comes in and prints that we saw in 2008, that we saw in 2020, or they let it slip. They go Great Depression style, which by the way, there were some tariffs in 1930, made the Great Depression worse. It is not a conspiracy theory to view tariffs as something that will hurt the working middle class. We've seen it happen in the past when we were only an agricultural economy for the most part. Now, with tech, the debts and leverage that are circulating in the highest of highest wells of our economy, we are setting ourselves up for a major collapse.